Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to Next One's Network. I'm Official Romp, and this is the second installment of Sideline Stories. And today we will be focusing on Daulton Hommes, who has a crazy story. And I swear, if you guys are not inspired after hearing this, I don't know what's wrong with you. But simply, I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's get right into the video. So Daulton grew up in Washington and just had a love for the game of basketball. And he attended a high school known as Linden Christian, and as a freshman he actually played varsity. He came off the bench though, but still, that's pretty impressive. And also during that season his team actually won the state championship. And then the following season, as you could imagine, he had some expectations since he played during his freshman year, and he actually started and he averaged 9.5 points a game. But then sadly his career took a drastic turn. And what I mean by that is during his junior season he actually tore his ACL, and to make matters worse, during his senior year he tore it again. This dude was just very unlucky with injuries. Now, as you could imagine, he was devastated through the whole recovery process, but since he loved the game, he knew he was never giving up. And one thing that was actually pretty crazy that went his way during this time is that during high school, he was a 6-foot point guard. But then throughout this whole injury process, all of a sudden, he was 6'8". He hit a crazy growth spurt throughout these 3 years of just recovering. But the next step on his journey was to find a college that would give him a chance since he missed his last 2 seasons in high school. And that was pretty tough, so he actually ended up being a walk-on at a Division II school known as Western Washington. And during his freshman season, he actually took the whole year off just to heal his injury so he could come back 100%. And even through this time, he still knew that he was going to make it to the NBA. He said in an interview, "After my redshirt season of just practicing and before I had even played a game in a Western Washington uniform, I wrote it down as a goal that I would make it to the NBA. I have always been confident in my skills and abilities, and I knew that once I got healthy, I would be able to chase my dreams." And eventually he finally got his wish granted of being healthy. In 2016 he made his debut for the team and he averaged 12.5 points a game. But in the following season, that is when he made his mark because he averaged 18.1 points a game and he was named to the first team I gotta look at the screen because I never heard of this conference. It's called the All Great Northwest Athletic Conference. And after that season, he decided to transfer to another Division II school known as Point Loma Nazarene. And in the 2018 season, he went wild. He averaged 21.9 points a game along with 5.8 rebounds, and he also was getting attention from NBA scouts. And not only that, but he led the school to its first appearance in a title game for the NCAA Division II tournament. And not only that, but he was named the Player of the Year. So, in my opinion, that's a pretty damn good year. Now, you're probably wondering, how did he get his name out there playing at a Division II school? And one thing that really helped him was training with Gordon Hayward during his rehab. And how did that happen? Well, they had the same trainers, and Gordon Hayward himself wondered how this dude was not playing Division I basketball. Gordon Hayward was asked about working out with Daulton in an interview, and he said this: "It was very helpful having someone you can trust and that you know is not trying to prove anything here. We're both equally trying to get work in. It's huge." So having a cosign from an NBA player like Gordon Hayward helped him out a lot. But anyway, there was questions about his future, whether he would transfer to a Division I school, which would help him out a lot of getting drafted, or would he take the risky route? And of course, he took the risky route and he decided to declare for the NBA draft right away. Eventually the draft came around and unfortunately, he did not get drafted, but luckily another opportunity came and he signed with the Milwaukee Bucks Summer League team where he averaged 8.4 points a game along with 1.6 rebounds. And after showing enough potential in the summer league, multiple teams were offering him an Exhibit 10 contract, including his summer league team, the Bucks, but he decided to sign an Exhibit 10 contract with the Spurs. He said in an interview, "I just decided the Spurs would be the best fit for me. They have the reputation of taking care of their players in the G League, and obviously they have a great developmental program. I think it was the best decision for me at this point in my career." Now, an Exhibit 10 contract doesn't guarantee him a spot on the main roster, but it does guarantee him a G League spot, so hopefully he plays well and eventually makes it up to the main roster. But anyway, what a crazy journey. He had ACL injuries, walk on to a Division II school, and then kill it at another Division II school, and then not even get drafted, kill it in the summer league, and get signed by an NBA G League team. Just very, very inspiring, and I would like to say thank you, Daulton, for this story, and I wish you the best of luck in the future. But anyway, that's gonna wrap it up. If you want more of me, check out my main channel, Official Romp 2.0. But anyway, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.
Thomas. The step back.